you know, when I would ask to leave town, they would give me permission to leave town. So that's all that I knew that was coming to me. I wasn't expecting any special treatment, aside from the understanding that I have to provide for myself. I have to work, and my schedule, you know, unfortunately is very different. And they were willing to work with me on that. That was the only kind of special treatment that, you know, if anything, they would give me.
I thought it was okay to miss classes. Out to Alexis Tereszczuk, we are taking your calls live. Not only does Lohan flash her nails, specifically manicured to say F you to the judge, she now publicly declares, I will not go to jail, and calls the judge an effing bitch. Go ahead, Tereszczuk.
She actually has zero respect for this judge. She knows that she's a public figure. Everything she says, someone's going to find out. So she slams the judge with pretty much the worst two things that you can call her. She's not afraid of anything because she thinks that, honestly, she will get special treatment every single day in every instance. And she has even said, I am not going to jail.
Bethany Marshall, what is wrong with Lindsay Lohan?
This is the classic personality of the addict. Victimization, blaming other people, entitlement, denial, lack of insight into their self-destructive behavior. But the victimization is the most classic sign.
You know what, Bethany, you can call it whatever you want to. I think she's a spoiled brat.
I don't want you to think that I don't respect you.
There is an expletive that I can't say on the air.
I'm taking it seriously.
But it's associated with the middle finger.
It wasn't some sort of a joke. And I respect her.
There we go. It is on that middle finger.
Mostly in Morocco, the trip I was working with children. It wasn't a vacation. It wasn't some sort of a joke. And I respect her. I've been taking it seriously.
Well, right there. To my knowledge, that's a lie. Alexis Tereszczuk, what children are allowed around Lindsay Lohan?
You're absolutely right. You know, she went on a trip to Morocco and she was photographed in the center of children. There were a lot of controversies when she was there.
Wait, what? She was photographed with some children. Was she working with children?
No. My definition of working and your definition of working are probably very different than Lindsay Lohan's definition of working. Being photographed, to me, is not working with children. It was another one of Lindsay's, you know, around the world photo ops where people fly her on private planes to places and she gets VIP treatment, but she really isn't doing any work.
Okay, Liz, I want to play my favorite sound. And tonight, I'm not talking about just putting FU on her nails. She has gone out and publicly stated that the judge is an effing bitch. Let me hear my favorite sound, Liz. Do you have it queued up? Let's hear it.
Defendant was ordered to spend 30 days in jail on the reckless driving case, 30 days in jail on the first DUI case consecutive, and 30 days in jail on the second DUI case consecutive. That's 90 days in jail.
That look is like, I'm so stunned. And let's at least lawyers, Eleanor Odom, Atlanta prosecutor, Peter Odom, defense attorney, Atlanta, Mickey Sherman, criminal defense attorney and author in New York. Mickey, why is she so surprised? Why the act? And you see her lawyer going, shut up.
I think her lawyer just wants to fall through the crack on the floor. My pain was with a lawyer, I got to tell you. I've been there so many times. But, you know, she's kind of been in disbelief that they were ever going to really put the gamble down terribly hard on her, and she has slipped through. And I got to tell you, I know it's not the popular view, but I don't think she should have gotten 90 days. Maybe something, but not 90 days. She didn't commit any new crimes.
Put Sherman up. Number one, she said F you to the judge on her nails. I throw people out of court for coming in flip-flops or whatever inappropriate attire, much less to flash that to the judge. But forget about that. That was 48 hours ago. I'm talking about overnight. Calling the judge an effing bitch, declaring she will not go to jail. Her lawyer has thrown in the towel, Odom. She quit. I wonder why.
Well, because she had a client that absolutely would not cooperate with her, and that's been clear from the beginning. This is just a recalcitrant defendant, but I have to say that the word on the street, Nancy, is that 90 days really is too much for this kind of violation. This judge routinely sentences other people to 30 days.
The word on the street, and what is that? You and Sherman talking off camera, that's the word on the street? To you, Elder Odom, what about the drugs in her pocket, the nearly running over somebody in that incident where she was DUI, and lying to the court and over nothing? Why lie over nothing? Why say, I've been working with children? That is BS.
Exactly, and I don't know what
She should be thrown behind
bars
on contempt.
Nancy,
right there.
I see these cases every day in court, and they get far more than 90 days. 90 days is a gift to Lindsay Lohan.
Our calls are stacking up. Let me go to the lines. Sherry, Illinois. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Nancy. Thank you for taking my call again. It's
Thank you for calling in.
Always talking to you. I have a quick comment and question.
Okay.
I had watched Jane prior to you, and they had mentioned and they had put up a list of drugs that, besides the alcohol, you know, the Dilaudid, the Adderall, the Ambien, the Trazodone. My question is, when she goes into the when she goes to jail, are these jails equipped medically with her withdrawals? Because she could have...
Good question, Brad. To Brad Lamb. What about Sherry in Illinois' question?
Well, and that's a real problem here. Of course, there's a medical unit there.
Not a problem for me.
Well, it's a problem for me because when somebody goes in with all these crazy narcotics, I think Lindsay should have an evaluation by somebody that she's not paying to evaluate what she really needs to be on. So the answer to your question is there's a medical unit there, and they'll hold the medication for her. But literally, she'll be going into jail and she'll be on the drug and staying addicted the entire time she's there. It's a shame.
Oh, God. Cindy, California. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Nancy. I absolutely love your show.
Thank you.
I wonder what you think about her not getting anything for the first 2 parole violations. I don't understand that. And I also don't understand her dad going on TV at this point and kind of capitalizing on the press here. And the third thing I need to say is, yes, I think the attorney's wrong that was just on. The 90 days is not enough.
No, especially in light, Cindy, in California, as you said, the 2 prior violations, there's just been one thing after the next after the next. And I want to go over very quickly, Cindy, in California. Take a listen, and this is from the official probation report that I've got in my hand that I'm trying to show right now. Yeah, there you go. Listen to everything that she's got in her system. Positive for amphetamines. Test results show that there was a ton of mixture. There's Adderall. There is the powerful painkiller Dilaudid. She is under prescription for many other drugs as well. What about it, Rupa Michelini? What are the drugs?
Right. They found in her system Adderall, which is a drug used for ADD, that was a prescription drug, as well as Dilaudid for a dental surgery that she'd had. And the probation officer says that these were allowed, Nancy.
Alexis Tereshchuk, there was not only Nexium, Zoloft, Trazodone, Adderall, and Dilaudid. Why wasn't any of that a violation?
I don't want you to think that I don't respect you.
There is an expletive that I can't say on the air.
I'm taking it seriously.
But it's associated with the middle finger.
It wasn't some sort of a joke. And I respect her.
There we go. It is on that middle finger.
Very quickly, I want to thank you for your support of my first novel, murder mystery thriller, 11th Victim, and for making it a New York Times bestseller. It has just hit the stands in paperback, and my proceeds go to Wesley Glenn to provide a home for mentally handicapped. I want to thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you like the book.